Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. If you like puzzles or if you'd like to see me struggle to solve one and have a laugh at my expense, then you're at the right address, so please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to be trying my hand at Foggy Doublers by Visumation. If you'd like to give it a go, there'll be a link in the description below. If you do, please let me know how you fared and what you thought of it. Alright, let's read the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, so the digits 1 to 9 in every row, column and 3x3 box. Digits in a cage sum to the small clue in that cage. So the sum of these three digits have to be that. Digits on arrows sum to the digit in the attached circle. We don't see any arrows yet. Digits separated by a white dot are consecutive. We don't see any either. And digits separated by a black dot are in a 1:2 ratio. We see those. There are 9 doubled cells in the grid, 1 in every row, column and 3x3 box, representing the digits 1 to 9 once. It means that they don't repeat. Doubler cells count double their value towards the above rules. Right. Additionally, the grid is partially covered in fog. The fog will clear in surrounding cells when a digit is placed correctly. It doesn't say so, but no guessing is required. It was time for another fog puzzle, right? Oh, right. Let's start by a sip of tea. Well, if you're keen-eyed, you would have noticed when I said that the sum of these three digits has to be equal to this number, that's not possible without a doubler cell, because the maximum you could get without one is 24, which is 9 plus 8 plus 7 in any order, which means that we have a doubler cell here, right? And here we have two black kropki dots connected with one cell. Usually those can only be 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 8 and 3, 6. Now, even if these were doubler cells, that does not change the fact that those could not be 3, 6, because there is no, we can't have 1.5 for instance, and we can't have 12 definitely. Well, 12 wouldn't matter, but if we put 6 here and 3 or the other way around, there's still nothing we can put in the third one. So those are still from 1, 2, 4 or 8. Now the question is, would it matter if there's a doubler cell here or not? Well, I mean, let's think about that a little bit first. Because if you exclude the doubler cell, suppose this is the doubler cell, it doesn't matter if it's this one, you're left with 2 cells, and the sum of 2 cells is maximum 17 without a doubler cell, which means that we're left with 11 for the doubler cell, which means that this would have to be the 8, because 4 is already just 8 and would leave us with 20. That's not good enough. But if the doubler cell is 8, it would be 16, and then we would need an 8 here, which is not possible. Which means that this is the doubler cell, and we're gonna have to choose a color for those. Green. Green is doubler cells. I don't know why. Right. So what's the maximum we could have here now? Well, first, this can't be 1 or 8, right? Because this is either 1, 2, 4. Now that we know that there are no doublers and there's no shenanigans, it's either 1, 2, 4 or 2, 4, 8 in either direction. So this is 2 or 4. But that means that those are either 1, 4 or 2, 8. There's no other possibility, right? 1, 2, 4 or 2, 4, 8. But 1 and 4 is 5, which would leave us with 23 here, and that's not possible. So this would have to be then 2, 8. So this is not 2 or 4. Actually, this would mean that this is 4. Let's put that to the test. Correct. And we see our first arrow. But before we go to the arrow, we know what that is now, don't we? Because now we have 10. And 10 would leave us with 18, so this is 9. Right. What are these? Well, actually, maybe it's better to start with the arrow, because whatever the digits on this arrow they have to add up to 4, which means that this arrow's length is a maximum of 2 cells. It would be even worse if one of the cells was a doubler, so that doesn't help. And this one isn't a double cell because we already have one in box 1. Right, so this one, this arrow is just these 2 cells. Right, and the only 2 digits that add up to 4 are 1 and 3. However, we can't have 1 here because then this would be 2, and we've already had 2, which means that this is 1 and this is 3, which means that this isn't 1. This is 3 and this is 1. Okay, how can I say the correct thing and then type in? Well, how? You'd know if you've been here for a while. I do that all the time. Any case, now this is 3, 6, and this is 1. This would be 2. Right. Right. So what is this? Well, this has to be double, right? Because we're left with 14 in this box, and we can't put in 14, but we can put in 7, and 7 would be 14 if it's doubled. Right, another sip of tea. Right, what do we have left here? Well, the 7, so this is 7, this is 7, and these are 1 and 5. So this is 6 minimum. Oh, well, this is 6. It's not 6 minimum. It's 9 minimum. Oh, but 9 doesn't work, because then this would have to be 7. So this is double, right? Actually, this can't be 9 because this is 6 and these can't be 1 and 2. Oh, that's interesting. Because if this is 1, then this would have to be 2, right? Because of the doubler, not doubler, but because of the black kropki dot here, which means that 1 is double the other. But if this is 1, this is 2, then we can't put 2 here. But if this is 2, you can't have 4. So this would have to be 1 as well, which means that you can't put 1 here. And in any case, even if we put 1 here, then this would have to be 2 because these are consecutive. So, right, we can't have 1 and 2. So this is more than 9, and more than 9 is a doubler cell. Right. But what are the options then? What are the options? Because what is the minimum that we can have that now? Can we have 10? 10 would mean that this is 4, right? We have 6 here, we need 4. 4 is 3 and 1. We could put 3 and... Oh, no, we can't. Oh, yeah, we can. We can. This is a black dot, not a white one, a black. So 3, 6 and 1, 2. Yeah, that would work. That would work. Okay, so the minimum this one is 5. So it could be 5. It could be 6, I guess. Well, if it's 5, this is 10 then, and this would be 6. If it's 6, then this is 12, and this would be 4, right? Right. We can't have 7 because we can't repeat it, and 8 is already 16 by itself, so that doesn't work. So it's 5 or 6, and it means that there's definitely a 6 here because the 5 needed a 6 as well. I don't know if that's useful, but okay. And one of them was, so if this is 5, this is 6, and we needed a 4 here, and that's a 3 and a 1. The 1 would have a 2 and the 3 would have a 6. Okay. If this is 6, this would be 4, and 6 would mean that this is 12. We already have a 6, so this would have to be 6. but without a 4, because we're using the 4, so it has to be a 5 1. Right, this couldn't be 5 because then this would have to be 10 or 2.5. So this would be 1, this would be 2. Oh, so there is a 2 as well here. And this would be 5 and this would be 4. Right, so there's definitely a 5, there's definitely a 1, there's definitely a 6 here and a 2. But I don't know what to make out of all of this. Okay. I think we're blocked here. At least I'm blocked. But luckily we still have something to do here. 7, not 7, 14. 14. 14 can be... What could 14 be? Well, 9, 6. Or 6, 8. No, not 9, 6. 9, 5 or 6, 8. Jeez. 9, 5 or 6, 8. That doesn't help me though. I thought it was 9, 8, 9, 9, 6 or 8, 7. I was counting to 15. I was thinking, oh right, well, so it's 9, 6, but it isn't. It's 5, 6 and 8, 9. How am I going to continue here then? Because, alright, this can't be 4, but it can be 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9, right? Yeah. Okay. Can I say anything about this 12? Could it be 4? Could it be made out of 4? Well, right. We're missing still a 5 and a 6. We can't put them here. We can use one of them here, so we need the other one in that 12. But does that help me? I don't know. There's a 5 or a 6 in one of them, but... Right, so if this is 5, we're left with 7. And that's... okay. That's not possible if this was 4 cells. Okay. Actually, I might have been able to figure that out even without knowing the 5, 6, right? Because if this is made out of 4, then you need the 1 or the 2, don't you? At least. Well, do you need them both? 3, 4, 5 is already 12, so yeah, you need them both. Right. Well, it's the same now. Now it's even clearer because we have the 5 and the 6, and 5 or the 6. And if we're left with 7, the only way to have 7 is 1, 2, 4. And if this is 6, then you're left with 6. The only way to have 6 with 3 digits is 1, 2, 3, right? Which means that we have to fit 1 and 2 in those 3 digits if this box was 4. That you can see that that's not possible because we already have 1 and 2 here. Which means that we know now for sure that this is a 3 cells box. Okay. So if this is right, even better. If this is 6, this doesn't work because we're left with 6 then. And to make 6 up, we need 1 5 and 1 5, which is not possible because there's the 1 and the 5 is used as well, or 2 4, but the 2 is already used, which means that this is 5 and we're left with this is 5. Well, no, this isn't 5. There is a 5 here. Let's just not make a mistake. There is a 5 here, which means that this isn't 9 5. This is 6 8. Does this give me that? No, but it does give me this. This is then 2 and this is 8, which does not help me. The other way around would have been better. Okay, but it doesn't give me anything here, does it? What is this now? What do we have left in any case? We have 5, 7 and 9, right? And they all work. Oh, okay. That's nice, I guess. Right, so here with the 5 we needed 7 still, and 1 and 2 are still used, so this would have to be 3 4, so this is 5 3 4, which adds up thankfully to, oh right, so this is 9. Okay, it is. Doesn't give me much though, it gives me this one. Can I use this one? Can I use this one? Don't think so. I don't know where this goes or how long it is, and right. Maybe you have to think about the double cells. Somewhere here, that doesn't help me. Could be here. This isn't a double cell, right? So it's one of those two. Oh, it's one of those two, and it can't be 7 or 9. So this isn't 7 or 9. Yeah, this isn't 5, because you need 5 here, and 5 is going to be the green, as in the double cell here. But that doesn't help. There's still a 7. I was so happy, but there's still a 7. So what else? What does that give me? There is a green here. Green. I know what these are, all of them, but does that help? Well, I don't know what they are. I know how to pencil mark them, but I don't think that's gonna help me, right? This is 1, 2, and 6, and this is 3, 4, and 8. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. We're using the green 5, so this can't be 5 anymore. Yeah. This couldn't be 5 anymore. Nice. That's very nice. So this is 4. So far so good. And this had to be then 1 5, right? 12, yes. 5 1, so this becomes a 5 and this becomes a 1. So far so good. This becomes a 2, good, and this becomes a 4. Is that correct? 7 3 5 can't be 6, so this is a 4. Yeah. Do we know what that is? We do not. 3 or 5. 3 or 5. Okay, and yeah, right, one of those is green. The question is, what is the question? What can this be? I mean, we've used 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, so this is 8 or 9. Okay, that doesn't help me very much, does it? And we do need a 9 here, but that doesn't mean that it's there, right? Because if this is 9, if the 9 is here and this is an 8, the 8 could be doubled, which would give us 16. No, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. But I was wondering if the 9 is doubled, that wouldn't work because it's 18, right? Yeah, that doesn't work. I mean, it's obvious. I was just not thinking about. I was only concentrating on whether this could be 8. Not only it can be 8, it is 8, because if this is 9, then we need 18, and we all know that we can't have 2 digits that aren't doubled because we've already used the double here then. But we don't need the double here, do we? Hold on, I'm confusing myself, because if this is 9, this would have to be a double. Okay, but what could it be then? So 1 2 3 could be double. No, because this is then 9 if it's not the double, because you can't have the 9 here and then this is not doubled. We do need a double here, right? So if this is not doubled, it has to be the 9, right? And this is doubled. 1 2 are gone. 3 would give me 6. It needs another 3, so it doesn't work. 4 5 and 6 is already 12. Okay, so that doesn't work. Okay, so this is the double, then it's 8. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Right. And this is then 9, and this is 7 because it's 16. Yeah. Okay, and we're still missing a 6 and a 3. Okay. Now this is 16. 16. Okay, if this is 3, then we're left with 13, right? 13, and how can we get 13? 4 plus 9, not possible, because you can't put either here, right? 5 plus 8, that works if I put the 8 here, and that as a 5. Yeah, it works because for the 13 we used the 3, yeah? And then 6 and 7, which doesn't work. Okay, so it's 5 and 8 if this is 3. Right, so we definitely have a 5 here. Okay. What happens if this is a 5 though? If this is a 5, then we need 11. 2 and 9 doesn't work, right? 8 and 3. Oh, okay. And 6 and 7. 6 and 7? No. 4 and 7. Wanted 6 and 5, but 6 and 5 is not there. Getting ahead of myself. But 4 and 7 isn't either. Oh, okay. Did I do that correctly? Trying to talk and think about these things sometimes is too confusing. Did I do that correctly? I mean, it makes sense because this is 8 plus 8, right? But the only thing is whether I miscalculated any of the other possibilities. But because we can't use 2, we can't use 4. Yeah. So it's only 3 and 5 that we can use. No, that's correct. Okay. Very nice. Well, at least we're gonna figure out now. Yeah. It is correct. Oh, I see a 9 here and something here. Well, maybe we'll start here because, oh no, now I know that this is 4. That's even good, right? And what are these then? 7 and 9 with no doubler. 7 and 9. Okay. So 7 doesn't work because 7 needs a 1, 2, 4. And we've already used the 4 in row 5, so this is 9 and this is 7. And since we've used the 4, this is not 2, 3, 4. This is 1, 1, 3, 5 and 1, 2, 6, right? And we can't use the 3, 5. So this is 1, 2, 6. Okay, this isn't 6. This is 1, 2. So this is 1, 2 as well. If this is 1, this is 2, that's definitely obvious. But if this is 2, this can't be 3 because we've used the 3 in box 5. But that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. Does this help me here? Well, if it's... Well, it can't be 1. Well, it can. It can. Because the 2 could be there. Right, so maybe that's not it. Maybe... So what could this be? It could be 1, it could be 2, it could be 4, and it could be 3. That's a lot of options, right? It's not really helping. Though I know now that this isn't 6, that helps. Since I've used the 6, this isn't 6. This is 8, and this is 6. And if this is 6, then this is 7, which doesn't show me anything. I was hoping for something here. Okay, do I know what that is? It can't be 1 or 2 because this is going... Oh, it can be double. No, it can't be double. Okay, so it can't be 1 or 2. Okay, and it can't because this is definitely more than 1. cell, right? If it's one cell, then they have to be exactly the same digit. That's not possible in the same box. So this is at least 2 cells wherever the other cell is. So 1 and 2 are not possible. 3 could be 1, 2. Well, it's not 3, but it could in theory. It's not 3, it's not 4, it's not 5, it's not 6 or 7. It's 8 or 9. Right. That didn't give me anything though, did it? 8 or 9. So what? Okay. Let's look at this one then. What could this be? Well, we have the ones that we've already considered here. 1, 2, 6, 1, 3, 5, and 2, 3, 4. Right, but we can't put 4 or 5 here, right? Oh, okay. No, because 1, 2, 3 is as well possible if the 3 is double. But 1, 4, 4, 1, 2, 4 as well if the 2 is double. But thankfully here we couldn't use a doubler. Okay, so that's fine. We're gonna say that I noticed that, and that's why I didn't think of those. But how does that work here? Well, we still can't use 4 or 5, right? That in any case. But this could be 1, 2, 3 then, if the 3 is doubled, right? So we would have 1, 2, 3, and the 3 would be double. 3 double is 6 plus 1, 2, right? Any other combinations? No. So if we double the 1, that doesn't give us anything. We still need 3 and 4. And if we double the 2, then we need 1 and 4, but we've already used the 4. Okay. So this is 1, 2, and this is 3 or 6. Okay. What am I still missing here? Because this didn't, oh, I do, yeah, of course. I do have a single digit here. What is it? It's a 9. Yeah, doesn't help me though, does it? What do I still have here? Of course the 3, 6, but what else? And a 7. So this has to be 7, right? It's not here. It can't be here, so this is a 7. Okay. And that's a 3, 6, which didn't help me. Okay, and here still need an 8, and I need a 4 and a 5. Okay. Right, so how do I continue here? How do I continue? Do I know anything about this? It can't be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. This is 7, 8 or 9. 7, 8 or 9. Oh, it can't be 9. This is 7 or 8. Okay. And if it's 7, this would have to be 8. If it's 8, this would have to be 9. So there's definitely an 8 here. And that helps me how? I don't know. It's 7 or 8. And then 7, you can't have 6. And 8, we can't have 7. So this is 8 or 9. And then get an 8 or 9 here. Which still doesn't help me. Oh, hold on. Oh, did I forget all about that the whole time? I have no idea if I messed that up. Probably. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's very probably. Well, I mean, here it wasn't a problem. But here, was it a problem? As in, we could have 5 and 2 here if the 2 is doubled, right? We've already used the 2 here, so that wasn't an issue. Did I miss it somewhere else? Well, you'll let me know in the comments, because I didn't consider it for the white dot for that until now. Of course, it's easy when it's odd, because then it doesn't matter, but yeah. Right, I really hope I didn't mess it up too badly. There is an 8 here. What are we still missing in here? 7 and 8 and 9. Ah, right, so this is 9, right? Yeah. Ah, well, that's great. Now we know more. Okay, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. Okay. That is brilliant. There was no problem here because I already saw that there was the 4 when I. That's why I realized that I haven't been doing it till now. But okay, did that get me anything though? I still need a double, right? It has to be in one of those as well. Okay, and what could those be now? We have 3 and 5 and 1. Right. If this is this, well, we don't know which one is the double, right? But what could this be? If it's 1, this would have to be 8. Not possible. If it's 1 and doubled, this would have to be, so it would be 2, this would have to be 7, so that's not possible. So this isn't 1, which means that this is 1, right? It is. But we still don't know where the double is. Okay, if this is 3, this would be 6, that's okay. If this is 3 doubled, that doesn't work, because then you'd need a 3. Ah, this isn't doubled then, because 5 doubled is a 10, right? So this is 1 and double, and it doesn't count for anything. Okay. Right, so, and if this is 5, this is 4, which is not a problem either. Ah, now we know that this is the 5 though, because this isn't the doubled cell anymore, and the double had to be 5. So this is 5. Still doesn't show us anything, and this is 9. Oh, but it does give me this. This is 3. So this becomes a 6. Okay, this is 3, this is 5. What am I still missing here though? An 8. Right, so have a double in these. Well, not in this one. In these. Just trying to remember it. I'm already worried that I didn't keep it enough in mind. Okay, did this now help me? No, it did not. Oh, yeah, it did. This can't be 1, because then if this is 1, this would have to be 2. This wouldn't work anymore. Okay. But if this is 2, this could be 4. So this is 3 or 4, right? 4 is fine. 2, 4. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. What are we still missing here? 3 or 5. Okay, which could be anything. Okay, where does this have to start? Does it have to start here, or could it be here? I guess it could be here, right? There's nothing that says that you couldn't mix and match. See, here they are mixed. Here too as well, so we don't know. I do know what these are, potentially are those, right? It's 4 and 5. 5, not 6. And these are 2 and 7. Does that help? Does that help? Don't think it does, because if this is, oh, this can't be double. This can't be double, because then it doesn't work here anymore. And there is no value doubled that would work, because 2 you can't have 2 double, and the 6 you can't have 3 doubled, so that's fine. But that doesn't help me yet, does it? Well, we know that it doesn't go here anymore. It's just that, those two. Right, so what could this be? Well, 1 and 2 are out of the question. Have to be more than 4, and more, at least more than 4. So 5 and above. No, it can be doubled. It can be doubled. So it could be 3, and it would be double 3. Right. But 2 doesn't work either. So it could be 3. It could be 4. It could be 5. Well, it has to be one of those, right? Keep on saying it could be. Yeah, but that's what it is. Those are the only options. Right, so this is 1 or 2, because we don't have 1 or 2 in any others. Not that it really helps, but okay. So 6, 7, 8 and 9 are used. That's fine. Do I know anything about this one now? I mean, it can be double, so if it's double 3, then this could be 2 or 1. That's fine. If this is 4, then it has to be doubled, so it would be 8. This would be 3. And if it's 5, it doesn't have to be. Alright, okay, so now we have 1, 2, 3 till now. If this is 5, it could be 1 plus the 4, but it could be double as well, and then we'll get 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. Ah, that's nice. Is that correct though? Is that correct? Because then this would mean that this isn't 3. 3 had to be double, so this would be 6. And this would have to be 1 or 2. Yeah, because then this would be 6 and this would be 3. So this isn't 3. It's 4 or 5. I still don't know where the 3 is though. I still don't know where the 3 is. I don't even here. There are no doublets, triplets, anything. And I do know now that there's a 9 here and a 7, so this has to be the 9. It is, and so this is a 7. Okay. Didn't show me much, except that, yeah, this is now. Oh, no. I was going to say we can't have a double 6, well, which is true, but we don't know that this is double yet. We don't know anything. Now, what are our options? Our options are either 4 here and it's double, or 2 here and it's double, right? Because the 1 is already gone. But this one isn't part of anything, so if it's 2, we don't care, do we? We don't care. Interesting. Oh no, this could be double. I colored it in. That's the whole point. That's why this is still could be a 3. This one can't, since we know that it's a 7. Ah, so this is the double. One of those is double, one of these is double, so those two can't be double. Okay. Does that help? Does that help? Not really. Not really, no. Well, maybe this can't be 3 anymore. No, it can. If this is 4 and double, this would be 5 and 3. Okay, but this is not very useful. Ah, no. No. What am I still missing? I'm missing 2, 3, and 4, right? In doubles. Okay, 2, 3, and 4. It's definitely a 3 here, right? No, yeah, because if this is the double, then this has to be 6. If this is the double, this has to be 3. So wherever the double here is, it's a 3. Okay, so we know where the 3 is. Still missing a 2 and a 4. This could be 4, this could be 2. This isn't helping. This could be 4. Oh, I have no. Nope. Right. Maybe you have to figure out what this one could be. Could this be the 4? Just to say anything. If this is the 4, this is 5. This doesn't work. And 5 needs a 4, 1 then. Okay. That's nice. Let's see again. If this is 4, this is definitely not 4, right? And it's not double, because we can't have double 5 anymore. If it's 4, then we can't make it, because this is a minimum of 4. So this is 5, but the 5 then requires a 5, 1. Oh, actually 5 double is not possible to start with, so this was never 6. This one was never 6. It's either 4 double, and then it becomes an 8, and then 8 is a 5, 3. Oh, yeah. Or if it's a 5, then this is 4, 1. So it can't be 2 either. Okay, but again, if this is 5, this is 4, 1, and this can't be the double 4. So this has to be 4, and it has to be double. Which means that this one isn't double as well. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting, because then now I know that this is 6. I know that this is 6. And if this is 6, then this is 3. To no one's surprise. It is 4. And it's a double 4, so this is 5 and 3. No other way of making this, right? 4 double, no, that doesn't work. Can't have double in any case, right? So this is 2. The last double that we don't have. This becomes a 2. No, hold on. Yeah, this becomes a 2 because this is a 1. This is a 1. Right. Right. So this is probably resolved now. Correctly or not, it's up to you to tell me, but what am I still missing? Those are resolved. This is not resolved. This is not correct. So it's not 4, 5. What was it? It was 4, 5 something. 4, 5, 8. Okay, it's not resolved yet. So here we have 4, 8, and 5. This is not 5. This is not 4. And here we have as well 4, 8, and 2 others, 1 and 6. Right, this is not 1. Oh, this is not 1. This is not 4 either. This is not 6. And this is not, oh, is that the only place where we can have a 5? Yeah, that would have been easier, right? Okay, and this is not an 8. Okay, but the others are still all possible. Right, so what are we still missing here? A 6 and a 3 and an 8, right? So this is not 3 and 8. This is the 6. This becomes a 3. And that's an 8, which gives us a 4. So this becomes a 6, this becomes a 1. Okay. Right, still need a 1, which would be here. And that would leave a 2 for this one, and we still have 2 to fill in a 4 and an 8, which luckily seem to fit. Alright, moment of truth. Yay! Oh, 44 minutes, okay. It didn't feel like it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I probably messed up lots of places. I apologize in advance if I did. But hey, fun was promised, at entertainment at the start, and it gives you a opportunity to correct me in the comments below. But I hope that you enjoyed it in any case. If you did, please like and subscribe and maybe share, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.